Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome, Scaleout episode 9. Um, I'm your host. I guess you can call me Daryll Ellison. If y'all don't know me, make sure y'all subscribe to the bottom. Make sure y'all liking this video. This is just me going live on YouTube, on Facebook every single day until we get my business to 10 deals a month. So, what's up, y'all? I'm glad y'all here. What's up, Miss Archie? What's up, Astro Reem? What's up, y'all? What's up, Oluamo? Hope I pronounced that right. What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. What's up, y'all? Yes, I'm back in the dungeon, baby. I'm in the basement. I'm gonna be making some seller calls today. And then once I'm done with my seller calls, I'm gonna be, underwriting some deals, um, and then getting my systems right, my SOPs right, and stuff like that. I hope y'all like that, me going through my SOPs. But yeah. Can you sub to a property that needs repairs? Hell yeah. You can sub to anything, bro. Live on, on YouTube. Link in my bio. Started in a dungeon. Mud. Word. Shout out Miss Archie. Miss Archie got on Nelly Doll and crushed it last week. Was that last week? Loved it. Do I dispo vacant lots? I know somebody who does. I know a couple people who do. If you want me to connect them, I have some vacant lots that's locked up right now that we're dispoing. I can connect you with them. Yeah, as always, y'all. If y'all got any questions, make sure if y'all on Instagram, make sure you hit the little little question mark bubble. Ask the questions you got there. If you're on my YouTube or on my Facebook, make sure y'all just asking questions in the chat. I'll be happy to answer any questions y'all have in between calls. I don't have many calls, as y'all seen. I really don't make too many calls these days, and I made a few earlier today. So yeah, made a few earlier today. I'm just gonna keep making these calls. I got cleaning up my pipeline, making sure I have appointments set. Um, I need to raise some private money, so y'all hear me talk to my lender today. If y'all on Instagram, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to use my phone. I do have another phone, but I need to go get it. So I'll just use the phone that I'm using right now. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? And I really appreciate the love because I got about
has been forwarded to an automatic voice
got about
message
12
system.
people watching right now, and this is completely random. Like I didn't make no announcements. I didn't say I was going live. Y'all just know I'm going live every day, but I just started at a random time, and y'all are here. I'll mess with that. Y'all my peoples. Miss Archie, hit me up. You know how to get in contact with me. You know how to get connected with me, girl. Let's jump on a call. Let's jump on the Zoom. Let's jump on here. Let's go live together. Isaiah married and answered the phone.
Six, one, two,
Married
seven,
and not answer
nine,
Cody. Isaiah, I texted her as well. Waiting on the text back. Trent, what's up, my brother? Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the love. Double dial, no answer. We'll set a follow up call for next week because I don't think this lady's too motivated. But I do want to get her on the phone because I had a couple questions I needed to ask her about our last conversation. Charles Johnson II. Asking 280, wants to move, put 39K into the property. I just talked to him May 26th. I didn't move him into the right bucket though, or set a follow up call. So that's what I'm gonna do. This guy wasn't too motivated, so I'm gonna set up a follow up call for next week, June 6th on a Monday. Since the last time we talked to him was May 26th, which was last week. Yeah, so we'll call him 2 weeks out. Cool. Karen. I just talked to Karen. Hey, so y'all want to hear a really funny voicemail? So it wasn't a voicemail, but Isaiah, I called from a 470 phone number, and I texted it from my 484 number. I don't know why she thinks so. Me and Isaiah. You want to come up here, bro? You want to come on stream so you can talk about this deal? I'm gonna put the link in here. I'll put the link in the side chat, bro. Jump on here. Just make sure you mute the YouTube if you jump up here. Let's talk about this deal that we're doing. I think we talked about it a little bit so far, but we really didn't go into details. I texted it to another buyer so we can get a concrete price in here, but we hadn't really get to talk about it, Isaiah. So I'd love for you to jump up here if you can, brother. What's up, y'all? If y'all just jumping in and y'all are not subscribed to me on YouTube, please subscribe. Hit the like on this video. Like I said, I'll be here every single day, man. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Chilling, man. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Amazing, bro. Amazing, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
so what's going on, bro? So if y'all don't know, this Isaiah Thompson, bro, change your name to your Instagram so you get some followers, dog.
I got you, bro.
If y'all not following Isaiah on Instagram, definitely follow him. He's documenting his journey. It's that boy Zay, right?
Yeah, I'm about to put it right there.
That boy. There you go. That boy Zay. Put my brother up. He's a grinder. He goes and gets it every single day. We're working on a deal right now that we actually have under contract. Isaiah locked it up. He had on the option contract. It worked, right? We gave her the number that she wanted, but Isaiah, you want to tell everybody what's going on right now? Because yeah, go ahead.
So I got this deal. I'm not sure whoever's in sub 2 or anything. I got this deal through the Lonza method. So wholesalers basically send me dead leads. So I follow up with this seller for about a month before I was able to get. But the first contract was the option contract. We got it at 163, the option contract. So I said, hey, I'm gonna shop this to our buyers. I told her it was like a permission slip for us to go around and shop it to our buyers. So I reached out to Daryll.
I like that.
Yeah. I reached out to Daryll to see if he had any buyers, and happened to say, he said, yeah, he had buyers, but he told me go back and try and get it lower. So first I gave it to his disposition team, Nick Vlay. Shout out to Nick. He called her and was able to get her at a lower price around 155. And then she didn't sign that day though. So about 2 or 3 days later, I called back and said, yeah, we got a buyer at the 150 mark. And then I was able to lock her up at the 150 mark, right? So boom, we got a contract signed at 150. I remember calling her and her husband on the phone and walking her through the contract at the 150 mark. So shout out to Daryll again. I came to him for disposition because I want to focus more on just acquisition and acquiring deals. So I came to Daryll for disposition. And then Daryll, I remember we were on live with somebody. I was in one of his live, and then he just got a text out of nowhere that said we got it sold for 195. Yeah. So if you guys do the math, that's about a 45K assignment fee.
Yep.
So during that time, I opened escrow with a title company, and the title company decided to do some preliminary work to see if the title was cleared. But it turns out this seller is so shiesty, man. She canceled on another buyer before even contracting with us, and so that buyer illegally filed a memorandum on her property.
Why was their memorandum illegal?
So their memorandum was illegal because there was no terms in their a contract that said that they had the legal right to file a memorandum without the seller's permission. So technically, the seller didn't sign off on the memorandum that they filed.
Yep.
Yeah. So me and my guy Daryll, first I went back to the previous buyer with the seller that has the memorandum. The buyer that has the memorandum on the property, trying to get either a release or a low payoff so we can get that thing out the way. So long story short, we ended up getting a good payoff, probably around $10,000, instead of trying to take them to court and things like that and prolong the process. So during that month time frame with negotiating with the other buyers with the memorandum, this crazy seller, she got another call from buyers, because buyers are liars, sellers are worse.
Yep.
She's getting calls from other investors saying they'll pay her $190 for the property. I remember the exact phone call. She woke me up at 9 o'clock. I woke up at 9 o'clock to her phone call. Like that was the
Mhm.
first thing I did was talk to her phone call, trying to alleviate the situation.
Mhm.
And yeah, I want more. I'm like, but we on the agreement. She's like, yeah, but she's saying that she doesn't even remember signing at 150. I'm like, how you don't remember signing and we walked through it? She said, yeah, maybe my mistake. I may or may not, but I want out of the contract. So basically now she's trying to negotiate us at a higher price than what we already contracted at. So me and Daryll, um, what we did before renegotiating with her, I had her sign a 30-day extension so we can get it closed, give us more time to try and get this thing closed. But in the addendum, I added a term that says me and Daryll has the right to file a memorandum without her permission. So me and Daryll got a legal memorandum filed on her property. So she
Yep.
won't be able to sell it without us still.
Exactly. So she tries to sell it to somebody else, like she's doing now, right? Like this is obviously what this lady does. She gets in contracts and then she tries to back out of them last minute. She did it to the same company that we were negotiating with, and we filed a memorandum. So pretty much what a memorandum is, if you guys don't know, is we're clouding title, right? So she can't sell it to anybody else without us getting paid first. So they have to go through us before they sell, just because she made the agreement, right? This is a legally binding agreement that we signed, that she signed, and she can't just back out of it like that, right? Like I'm going to call her. I hope she calls me back while I'm on here. Hope she calls me back while I'm on here. But what I'm going to tell her is like, look, lady, Mary, well, we've already put money into this property. What's up, Don Rich? We already put money into the property, to the process. We have our lenders that already started to start the process, and they charge us for this, right? So I can't just cancel this agreement without getting some form of compensation, right? So I mean, we'll talk to her and we'll see if we can work it out. Sam said I just had to file a memorandum this past week. Buyers are liars. Little old lady sellers are worse, bro. The little old ladies are the absolute worst, bro. They're the sharks. They're the worst type of people in this freaking world, bro. I'm telling you,
the church going folks.
They're evil, bro. They're evil. They
going folks.
Exactly. So they play this little facade like they're these sweet innocent people, but in reality, they're just waiting for one little slip for them to just attack you, and that's what they do. You can tell I'm very passionate about this because it's happened so many times with these older ladies. They're freaking sharks, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. So I could, if I was on my other phone, I'll show you guys the message she sent me saying that she wants us to send the cancellation. So it sounds like she has another buyer that she want to sign with, but she want official cancellation.
I'm not sending her nothing. We're not sending her a damn thing.
I said, talk to my buyer.
Bro. Yeah, no. Have fun trying to get around this memorandum. But yeah, that's what we were doing today. I wanted to bring you up here, Zay, so you could talk about it. So hopefully you get some followers. If y'all not following Zay, follow that boy Zay on Instagram. That boy is documenting his journey. I'm proud of what you're doing, bro. You calling sellers on live and everything, bro. Keep it up, dog.
Appreciate you. Thank you. And you guys live every day, man. You're gonna see this man reach millions and millions of dollars in success, man. And you'll just get tons of value every day you log on this, man. I appreciate you so much, Daryll.
Appreciate that, brother.
No problem, brother.
I'll holler at you.
Yep.
Hey, and make sure y'all subscribing to the channel, man. Like the video here. I don't know how many likes, but Nick just texted me, said the video should have more likes. So that means y'all not doing it. Make sure y'all like this video for me, man. Please. I sounded like I was begging. I don't want to beg y'all. But if y'all mess with me, like the video. But all right, so let's jump into some calls, man. It's Roderick Bates. If y'all on my Instagram, I am live on YouTube right now and Facebook. So hit that link in my bio. Pull up to the YouTube. That's where all the fun's at. I can pull people up onto the stream. Pull up, man. Call my man's Mortaza. Tweakwood. What's up, Eric? My guy Eric crushed it on the nightly dial last night. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I think he got in the top 10 in the competition. Or top 20 for sure.
Please leave your message for 240. Please leave your message for.
So the past couple weeks, y'all, my business was low key in a frenzy, y'all. So we had an executive assistant. We had one that quit on us. Miss Archie, what up?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm amazing.
I came up to support.
What's going on?
That's all. I have a question.
What up?
So, around here, there's a lot of pre-foreclosures and things like that. And I learned from mirroring, and I kind of need to like hear you make a call to somebody who's already in foreclosure and they already have an auction date. I remember hearing you say something like that to Kiki the other day. So like there's a guy around here, it's a mobile home, and he owes like 70.
Where are you at?
I'm in Gainesville, Florida.
Okay. All right.
And he owes like $70-ish thousand. It's 2.11 acres. And is this one? Yeah, and the auction date is set already, right? And like I want to call him, and I know where this is because it's right around the corner. I want to call him, but I want to know what I can say. Because like if you go to foreclosure auction, there's an auction date already. You're not gonna get anything. So like, is it reasonable to either ask him, can I take over the loan? Can you take over the loan? Is it reasonable to ask him, can I offer him like whatever he owes on the house plus maybe 5,000 ish dollars to move? Like, I don't know what.
When's the auction date?
6/29/22.
Okay. And what does he want to do? Does he live there, or is it like
He lives there. I don't know what he wants to do. I've tried to call him a couple times a day, but I have been tracking this house, and the house still looks like he's doing pretty good as far as keeping it up. But like his payment every month supposed to have been 5/22. He went into foreclosure, pre-foreclosure like 2, so February. And he owes 66,301. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, mobile home. It's a nice mobile home.
So you haven't talked to him
Manufactured. Huh?
You haven't talked to him at all yet?
I haven't talked to him. I just like for me, I kind of need to know what my roadmap looks like because otherwise I feel like I'm driving in the fog. And that's what messes me up when I'm having to call people. If I feel like I don't really know what points to hit, I feel real unsure of myself.
I got you. So pretty much all of these calls are the same thing, right?
Mhm.
Like you have a sales system that you follow, right? Have you
Right.
done the Sandler sales system?
I've seen it.
Okay. So as long as you're following that structure on every call, then you really don't need to do any research before you make a call, right? Because what happens when you do a lot of research before you make these calls is exactly what's happening now, right? You spun your wheels, you know all this information, but you haven't even spoke to him yet,
Yeah.
right? What happens if he never answers the phone?
I would go knock on his door, leave a sticky note.
I think you should do that now. I think
Okay.
that's the first thing you should do before you do any research. Right?
Really?
Because you don't know what can happen, right? Like I promise you, when I have leads, I don't even read the notes. Like my lead manager leaves notes. I don't even read them.
Really?
I copy the address, press call, and then I put the address in Zillow.
Oh, that makes me feel that makes me feel like naked walking in a room, a TED Talk room. That makes me that gives me anxiety to the 10th
But
degree.
you know why though? Why
Oh.
it's okay? because I'm going to get all the information that I need from the seller from having a conversation with them.
Okay.
Right. So I don't need anything going into the call because they have it, and I'm just going to ask the right questions to get them. Right.
Mhm.
So like when you're dealing with pre-foreclosures, the road that I take all the time is the first thing I want to do is I want to see what they've done so far to keep the house. Right. Do you want to keep this house or do you want to sell it? Right. Like, what do you actually want to do? Because if you want to keep it, I'll help you keep it. I'll point you in the right direction.
Okay.
And really, when you point them in the right direction, there's 7 ways to stop a foreclosure and
Right.
help you keep their house. Right. You have that, right?
Yes, I wrote it down. I like got it on my
Right.
notepad.
You know what they are?
Yeah, I have them. I had wrote it down.
What's up, Shane?
You gotta you get a loan, you get a list it, you can loan modification, your rental, or seller finance. Maybe I think that's
Yep.
cash offer or seller finance.
Or you can refinance as well, right? And
Okay.
a lot of those options, somebody who's in foreclosure, who's facing foreclosure, it's going to be really hard for them to get it.
Right.
But those are the options that they have to keep the house, right?
Right.
So once you give them those options, they're going to realize the only other option is for you to help them, for you to come in and you to buy the house, right? So starting off, what's up, Daryll? So starting off when you're having these conversations,
Mhm.
right? You really just want to understand. I tell my team all the time, right? You want to understand where they're at, how they got there, first of all, right? Like a good question for pre foreclosures is, man, how'd you get in this position? How'd you find yourself in this position, right? You want to figure out where they're at, how they got there, and where they're trying to go, right? And you see this gap in between, you
Mhm.
want that bridge that helps them get from point A to
Okay.
point, right? So you can only do that by understanding their story and knowing where they're at and how they got there, right? So just call, just get them on the phone just get the information, right? Just figure out what's needed, and you're good on the phones. You be telling yourself lies, like you be getting it in your head, and you're really good on the phones. Um,
Well,
yeah,
I
those are
don't know.
valid.
I'm just I feel whatever kind of way I feel. Um, I'm good with people, but like I really feel some kind of way usually when I don't know, like when I'm actually asking a question that I don't know the answer to. That makes my anxiety level skyrocket. But
But that's the point of asking questions.
I believe you. I believe you. So like that's why I said let me call Daryl because he does this all the time, and
You want me to call him now?
well, he's not answering the phone. Like I got a lady that lives behind me, and she would answer text messages, and she was like, "Oh, I'm trying to keep it," and this is like 5 months. This is I think February. This is like a month after I started or whatever. And like we're at what six now. They're getting ready to start putting this thing on auction, and it's getting ready to get out of hand for her to be able to get. And she lives like 2 streets over from me, and it's
Now
like
it's the
I
best
really
time to
want to,
talk to her.
huh?
It's the best time to talk to her now.
I
So
have no idea, but I think she called me the other day, so I think she's looking at the numbers
yeah,
on the phone. It's like I really, more than anything, I want to just. I think my kids
keep
go
up
play
a
with
little
her
bit.
her children, so it's like I really want to help the woman. Do something. She's got a VA loan, and again, I know all this information. Part of the Nosy Bitch Association. Um,
The
I can't
NBA,
help
right?
it. I can't help it.
That's the
Right?
NBA. The NBA.
Yeah, I'm part of the Nosy Bitch Association. I know about everything. I know, what your favorite color is before I even call you. And I got to stop doing that. But
Yeah.
that's just how I feel comfortable. Like I don't know what to do with her either. And like I'm afraid what's going to happen is one of these wholesalers are going to come and get her under contract because this is what they do, and then a real estate agent is going to come and a wholesaler is going to have them under contract because they're going to be working together, and then it's going to go to auction, and that means there's another person at auction that's working with them three, and she can't get out any kind. They're going to triangulate her, you know what I mean? So like I know this is coming because it happened with this other lady. The real estate man told her, "Oh yeah, I can get you $160,000 for your trailer," and And meanwhile, it's at auction, and she owes $80,000, and somebody at auction picked it up or said they would take it, and then the lawyer told her to file bankruptcy. So like she's going to lose her house, like for real. And I don't want that to happen to this lady. So like, you know.
So with pre-foreclosures, right? There's different times that they're motivated, right? So like when it first happens,
Hmm.
the best time to catch them is either when it first happens or like right before they're about to get auction.
Right.
They're about to auction the house. So like maybe like a week, 2 weeks before that, right? But any time in between, they're like, I can do this myself. I can figure it out myself, right? But it's either you'll have those people that when they first get a letter, you have half of the people who are going to be like, oh shit, I need to figure this out right now, and then the other half they're going to be like, man, I can do this myself. I can figure it out, right? And then those people, once you get like a week before, 2 weeks before closing, now they're scrambling to figure out what to do because they realize they can't do it.
Yeah.
So it's all about the follow up with these people, especially with pre foreclosures. You need to the first time you talk to them, you need to make sure they save your number, and you need to continue to follow up. Tanisha, I hope Tanisha's on here, and I hope she doesn't mind that I'm giving away one of her gems that she gave me. She says she gives some of her pre foreclosure sellers a code word, right? That she'll text a code word, like let's just say it's banana, right? That the
Hmm.
seller knows, like when I text you banana, that is me. This isn't a scammer. This isn't a bill collector. This is somebody who's trying to help you out, right? So that's something she does as well. But making sure that they remember you, making sure that they save your number, and that you're following up every single day, every single week with them, is super super important. But don't spin your wheels. Please stop spinning your wheels and
Okay. Okay.
like I'm telling you, because what's gonna happen is, I mean, it's already happening, right? You're getting all this information, and then you're not getting on the phone with them. Like you're trying to call them and they don't even answer, right? That
Yeah.
happens all the time. I promise you, once you just start calling them and reaching out to them, and then figuring out everything else, that's when that's when they're gonna start answering the phone, having conversations with you. You're a very is it personable? Is that a word? You're a very personable person, right? People love you, right? So as soon as you get on the phone with them, just be yourself and let them know that we can help you, right? We can help you. I may have to go back and run some more numbers and figure out what we need to do, but I can help you, right?
Okay.
And that's gonna get them to remember you. That's gonna get them to save your number, and now we can go back, run the numbers, and figure out how we can actually help.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Like, but when we put like, let's say this lady behind me, she works. She got a VA loan, so maybe she works at the VA. I want to put a note in her mailbox. Like, what should I say? Because I told her, I said, listen, I'm a neighbor.
Mhm.
Kia in the Kia, that's me. I said, you see
Do you
me
really do you really
down
drive a
there?
Kia?
Yeah, I do.
Is that on purpose?
No, well, my name is I'm 45, so that car came out but it helps people connect my name because they
Yeah,
see KEYA and they're
yeah.
like Kia, and I'm like, no, Kia, just like the
Kia
car.
and the Kia. I love
So
it.
they remember. And I used to drive Uber. I listen, you see Lyft. I used to drive Lyft.
Uh-huh.
So like a lot of the people around here see me singing in my car, and so I'm like a little town celebrity or something like that. And I try to tell people, that I want to help you. I'm not trying to scam you. Like my kids go around here, you see me around here. I want you to know, and I don't cheat people and I don't cheat people. So, it's like, but what should I put in her mailbox, like as far as to contact me, because it's getting it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 5 months past when she got pre foreclosure.
Just say hi. I want to buy your house and put your number down. I'm
Okay.
being just serious.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Like anything that has your phone number, just put it there.
No, I'm a damn do that. I really
Yeah,
am. I'm a
yeah.
do
Don't
that.
don't overthink it at all. You could
Okay.
even put a post-it note on her door or on
Well,
her car.
like, look. You see all my post-it notes I got.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now do
I
that.
got all these damn post-it notes, so you can kiss your child, please.
Don't overthink it. Just say, "Hey, this is Kia. Give me a call. Put your phone number down."
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do
Yep.
that. I am going to do that today. And where are you?
I'm in Maryland.
Oh,
I mean,
you're in Maryland?
now I'm in Pennsylvania. I just moved out of Maryland. Like,
Yeah, I wonder what. Let's see. Did you have anybody that was? Because I'm from Fairfax County, Virginia.
oh
So
really?
I'm from DMV too.
Nice.
703. Yeah, and like we had some Ellisons going to school with us at
Really?
Lee. It was called Lee at the time. So
Probably my family. I got family in Maryland, but I'm from Pennsylvania originally. So
okay, yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty cool. That's
yeah.
pretty cool. Anyway, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Of course. Let me know how I can help.
Can I? Where are you marketing at?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So if I get
Literally
some of these, if I get some of these foreclosures and I need help, I can call crying and screaming to you.
1,000%.
Okay. All right, because I'll do it.
I'm here to. My whole thing is I need to get 10 deals a month consistently, right? And I can't do it without the help of the community, right? I need
Yeah.
people to bring me leads so we can do it together, so we can squad up. So
Yeah, because that's why I tell people I don't care what anybody says. They say, "Oh, stay out of rural. You can't." I'm in a rural community, and I like my community. And I because I'm a nosy bitch. I know what's going on. So like I know when somebody's lost their job. I know when they're not cutting their grass. Grandma fell, broke her hip. She done moved to hospice. I know when something's going on just because I live here.
yeah,
But like everybody else said, well, I can't find any comps. So, bitch, we got there's 15,000 houses here. What are you talking about?
yeah.
So anyway, so I will definitely hit you up and let you know what I got going on.
You see that at the bottom?
Oh, JV with Daryll. Yes, I see it.
Whenever you need my help, need me to call somebody, need my team to call somebody. That's anybody on here. If you guys have a seller, a tough seller, a dead lead, whatever, jvwithdaryl.com. We will call your sellers. We will lock them up for you and
I'm gonna
get you.
do it. I'm gonna
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
I thank you. I'm working in Pensacola with a contractor and a realtor, and I'm feeling real good about the some of the fix and flips I'm getting ready to acquire. But I need to get my pre foreclosures down pat. So I'm
That's
doing it.
that's one of the best things to learn how to do is stop a foreclosure, especially in times like this because there's so many foreclosures hitting the market every single
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
All
It's
these
coming.
problems. Yeah.
It's
So
coming. So thank you so much, Daryl. I'll see you at the Nightly Dow. You gonna be on Nightly Dow tonight?
we'll see. I don't know
Okay.
yet. I'll be on there
Okay.
tomorrow for sure though.
Okay. I'll see you around. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
See
Miss
y'all
Archie.
later. Bye.
Peace. All right, y'all. Let's make some calls, dog. Let's make some calls. Shout out to Miss Archie, man. She's awesome. If you guys haven't noticed, she's the captain of the NBA. Her words, not mine. Am I in one of my flips right now? No, bro. I'm in my grandfather's office in the basement. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. I'm gonna be going on a road trip really soon, cross country. That's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna lie. 2 weeks, I'm gonna be in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be traveling across the country. Um, so I'll be streaming still. I'll be live streaming. I don't know how. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to do it from a hotel or something. But we're still gonna stream. I'm not missing this at all. I've been reading this book, The Power of One More by Ed Milet, right? And the chapter I was just on, he's talking about like self confidence, right? How do you build self confidence? And self confidence comes with keeping the promises you keeping the promises you make to yourself, right? That's where self confidence comes from. And he was talking about how like you're literally only fighting one person if you don't keep the promises you if you don't keep the promises you make to yourself. You're only fighting one person, and that's yourself, right? And then when you really think about it like that, like it's really weird. It's really interesting how we'll fight ourselves all day. Like say you're gonna work out today and you don't work out, right? You're not letting down anybody but yourself, right? So keep the promises you make to yourself. That's where the self confidence comes from. Just keep it going, man. Build that momentum. So that's what we're doing. I made a promise to myself and y'all that I'll be going live every single day till we get 10 deals a month. And that's what I'm going to do every day. Every day. So if y'all enjoying this, like this video for me. If y'all not subscribing, subscribe to the channel for me. Let's get it going, man. Hopefully we lock up a deal today. I'm gonna lock something up on the phone. Yeah, I really don't need to though, because I got some killers on my team. Shout out to Nick. I don't know what this video call thing is. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Edith. Edith just locked up her first creative deal last night. Super, super proud of her. Nick says he got some that he should be locking up today. I believe him. Whenever he tells me he's gonna lock something up, I believe the dude. He goes and gets it. Malik, what's up, brother?
Please leave your message for 30167.
If you didn't dial twice, did you even dial once? I don't think so. Lock something up on the phone.
Hello.
Hey, Tamarat.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? This is Daryll. How are you?
Good. You say who?
This is Daryll. We spoke a few weeks back about that property on Gainesville in Southeast that you were looking to sell.
Yeah, it's already sold. So thank you.
You sold it?
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats, man. You have any other properties you want to sell? All right. Well, you too, dude. I should call him back. It's like, no. He says he sold it. Let's see. That is a lack of follow-up. He sold it. Why didn't you sell it to me? I don't see nowhere where he says it's sold, though. He ain't sell this shit. Like, dog, you could have just told me you're not motivated. You don't want to sell no more. He ain't sell this. Edith is the best. She's awesome. Says the property sold. So here's what we're going to do. I'm not even going to remove him from my CRM. I don't remove anybody from my CRM. I'm just going to move him to a long-term follow-up. I'll make my lead manager, Mark, responsible for it, even though he said he sold the property. And we'll follow up in a month. We'll follow up on July 1st. We'll give him a call and just see what's going on. He says he sold it. He may have other properties. So you just never know. He may even be a buyer. So you just never know. You don't want to throw away me personally, I don't want to throw away any leads that I've generated, that we spent money to generate. They told me that they're interested in selling. You may be able to do business with them in the future. Let me call my guy. My guy, Dallas. This guy is really, really, really yellow. He's going to try to talk my ear off. But with yellow sellers, what you do to his tone sounds like he's fibbing. Yeah, I don't believe him. But with yellow sellers, the best thing to do is control the call. You want to give them an upfront contract, tell them that you don't have much time. You're about to walk into a meeting, so that's what I'm going to do. And then if they're like talking too much about anything, you want to give them, you want to cut them off a little bit. Dude, got to give you love too. Marlon can't have all of it. No, Marlon needs, bro, give it to Marlon, bro. If I wasn't live right now, I would be on Marlon's live. Shout out to Mindset Marlon. If y'all are not following Mindset Marlon, y'all doing yourself a disservice. My boy is my mindset coach. I'm gonna put he's not even on here, but I'm gonna put his at on the screen. Shout out to Mindset Marlon. If y'all are not following this man right here, follow him like now. Like leave my stream and go follow Marlon, because he will change your thinking. He will change your thinking. It's just positive vibes all day with this guy. That's my boy. That's my boy. He has every single morning we do we do morning mindset coffee, where we do morning mindset coffee where every morning 7 a.m. we just talk mindset. He comes in and every morning he does his thing. Right, he's in his element talking mindset. So y'all not following mindset, Marlon, make sure y'all doing that now. Scott, my brother, appreciate you, dog. Let's call Mr. Dallas. What is wrong with my CRM? Why are these calls not going through? There we go. What's up, Brian? Yo, what is wrong with this, man?
Hello,
Hey, Dallas, what's going on? This is Daryl.
this is who?
This is Daryl. We had spoke a couple times about this property you were looking to sell on Lagoon.
I pulled that all the way down.
You did what?
I took it all the way out of my mind selling.
Oh, you're not selling it anymore?
No, because I tell you why. I went up there and looked at some houses
Mm-hmm.
that they was showing me, showing me some houses,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell you the truth, some of them looked like they was 100 years old. So much work around them need to be done,
Mm-hmm.
and then they tell you what the price of them was and what they give you for those. I say, well, I'm not gonna give away my house just say I sold it.
Yeah.
I can enjoy it too much myself. So I came home. I came back to Florida, and I was sleeping. Now you might think I'm lying to you, but I'm telling you the truth. In my sleep, I dropped into a dream, and a man came to me and said, "Don't sell that house. So you hold on to that house." So I told my wife about it. She was very happy over it. So I decided I wouldn't put it on the market.
Hey, man, I believe it, bro. I believe dreams are signs from God. So
Dreams of what?
dreams are signs from God. They got into your brain somehow. Somebody put it there, and I believe that God put it there. So if you don't want to sell it, I say trust your gut, 100%, man.
And well, let me tell you what happened. Right, quick.
Uh-huh.
They was offering me 400,000 for my house.
Mm-hmm.
But them old houses they had, they were telling me look this so bad and run so much work around them they done. They was wanting 250,000 for them.
And you probably need 100K in work, huh?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I changed.
I gotcha. So you're good in the big house. How you gonna? I remember you're saying it was too big for you to get around and get
Well,
everything done in there.
but those houses they were showing me looked bigger than the house I was in.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Okay.
tell me there's only so many square feet. I said, look, man, I've been in this business for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I know what I see. Because when I learned a lot when I was out there, I did a lot when I was out there, and I wasn't giving nothing away.
I gotcha. Yeah, man. I mean, this house means. I mean, it sounds like this house means a lot to you. Anyways, you built this with your hands, bro. Like,
That's right.
so I don't blame you. I'd keep this in your family forever.
Um, I'm on. I'm gonna swing on it for a while, and I don't know what that while means. Because
Mm-hmm.
right now I'm right sick right now. Um, I think this year this is the fourth year I've been sick
Mm-hmm.
consistently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not able to now. If I would have been able to get out there and do the work, I would have been telling you a different story.
Right.
But let me tell you something. I'm not able. I'm 72. I'm 87 years old, and I'm not able to do what I did 10 years ago.
I hear you, man. Yeah, I think keeping this property is honestly your best bet. Um, I'm gonna follow up with you though, just periodically, just to check in, see how things are going. Um,
Okay.
yeah, man, I enjoyed our conversations.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mr.
I appreciate.
Dallas.
Bye bye.
All right, appreciate you. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Yeah, this guy, it wasn't really, we weren't really going nowhere. Our few conversations, he had to find another house. He was asking for like 200K over market value on this. What's up, Luciano? Um, he was asking for a lot, but he says he's gonna keep it. Says he wants to keep it for now. Couldn't find a good house to move into in South Carolina. Going to stay in Florida. This guy has a crazy story though. When he was telling me, like, we were on the phone literally. Our last phone call was 37 minutes. Our first phone call was 21 minutes, and this guy was just telling me everything, just pouring everything out to me. As y'all can tell, he likes to talk. Um, we turned a conversation that could. I mean, I got off the phone pretty fast, but he could. He definitely could have kept going if I didn't tell him I was gonna follow up for a little. Told him we would follow up. And make sure y'all subscribing to the channel. Make sure y'all liking this video for a brother. If y'all on Instagram, if y'all on Facebook, jump over to the YouTube. And come party with us, man. Come jump up in here. Ask some questions in the chat. It's more fun on YouTube. So pull up. What am I doing? What am I doing? And like I was saying earlier to Miss Archie, look, I can't accomplish this goal of 10 deals a month without y'all, without the people who are tuning in every day. I need y'all to send me leads too. Send me leads that we can squad up on. I can be a buyer on the creative deals. I will be the buyer on creative deals. I'm looking to buy 22 Airbnbs this year as well. We're closing on the first one. We're super behind now that I'm talking this out loud, but we're about closing on the first one next week. That's going to be in Atlanta. It should be a good one. But yeah, I can't reach this goal of 10 deals a month without the people watching, without the community of wholesalers and real estate investors. We got to do this together. That's the only way. We got to do it together. I mean, I market, like I have cold callers calling every day, but nothing better than helping somebody close their first deal. Even if it's not your first deal, even if you close deals, if you've never done a creative deal, like, let's do it. Let's work it out. I'll move Dallas to a long-term follow-up. I'll make Mark responsible for it. I want to set up a task for Mark. Mark is my lead manager. Call Dallas. Confirm he is still looking to sell. Set this for 3 months out. So September 1st, we're going to give him a call. See what he's doing. See what he's thinking. You want to be able to move the leads out of your system, out of your way. Honestly, you want to move these leads out of your way and be able to continue to call the most important leads. You want the most important leads right in front of your face every single day. Everything should have a task set to it, but you don't want to be looking at leads. I'll show y'all what my system looks like. Y'all seen it already for y'all who've been tuning in every day, but this is how it looks. All right, so I'm calling right now, follow a motivated seller and make offer, right? These 3 are from my lead manager. Scheduled for close, I don't have nothing here, but everything on the right side is me, right? So I want to move the people who aren't too motivated. What's up, John? What's up, Marcel? What's up, Edwin? I want to move people who aren't too motivated to long-term follow-up. So, and I'm going to continue to call follow up a motivated seller and make offer. And my job is to filter everything, make sure I'm talking to hot motivated sellers. Everybody else gets sent over to my lead manager. Anthony, love you, brother. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, man. So all I want to do is serve the community, bro. Pay it forward. That's the whole thing. I was just telling somebody about this yesterday. She thanked me for providing a lot of value to her, and like whenever she needs help, I give it to her and connect her with some high level people, and she thanked me for it. And I'm like, look, that's what this community is for, right? Like when I first joined, people did that to me. They took me under their wing. They showed me who the heavy hitters are, who the people who are taking action, who the people who we can help, work together, and they introduced me, right? And I'll do the same thing for other people, right? But I only do it for action takers. If you're an action taker, you'll be able to see that, and I'll do anything for an action taker. Somebody, and especially somebody who's gonna pay it forward, give it back to the community,
En este momento no puedo contestar.
Lost connection on my YouTube.
En este momento no.
This guy isn't answering, so I'm actually going to assign this to. I'll assign this to Edith because Nick has a bunch of calls. Nick, you got too many leads, dog. Thanks for sharing. Was that a Microsoft Planner? No, that's my CRM. I use Bitrix 24 as my CRM. So let me assign Nick on this one. This is a pre-foreclosure. This guy's auction was scheduled. I don't even know when his auction date is, but he's not answering my phone call now because when I called him last, I called him the wrong name. I called the wrong name and he hung up on me. So I'll assign somebody else on my team to take this one over. And that's what it is. Like, that's what I be telling people all the time. Like, don't be afraid to mess up, right? Like, you're going to mess up. I messed up. I mess up all the time. But when you're on a team and you have a community, the easiest thing to do is just bring somebody else in on the deal and give it to them. Have them do it. So that's what we do, dog. Okay. I called all my follow-up and motivated sellers. Now let me call the people that I'm supposed to make an offer to. This guy wants to offer for land. 23. It's in Jacksonville. Now this one I'm actually gonna comp and look up. So the people that I talk to that are in the make offer bucket, I give them a call, but I actually comp properties before I call them, just because when I call them, I'm expecting to make an offer and get a contract signed. So I just need to confirm what it's looking like and what I can do with the property before I can make it happen. This guy, I'm probably going to tell him I'm not a good fit for him, though. I think he said it's like 2 acres or something like that. Honestly, I need somebody in Jacksonville to take a look at this. I'll probably hit up April Giuliano. I'm gonna have her look at that before I call him back. Call Robbie.
Please leave your message for
Make sure y'all liking this video for me. If y'all just not jumping in, like this video for me. Subscribe to the YouTube. See you an attic? Nah, I'm in the basement. I'm in the dungeon, bro. I'm in the dungeon, dog.
please leave your message for
Ivan says, I've definitely gotten major value from the episodes I've seen. Appreciate you, bro. Brother, I appreciate you for tuning in, man. It makes me so happy and grateful that I'm able to provide some value to people watching, man. Like that means everything to me, bro. Appreciate that. Dog, this guy. This is a hot lead. Super hot.
please leave your message for
My guy, Logan. What's up, brother? If y'all not following Logan, I'm putting Logan stuff on my YouTube too. Follow my brother, Logan Lee, Manzanares. Said it right. This guy is awesome. We're actually about to be neighbors. Awesome guy. He's a buyer. There we go. Logan, you on here? I hope you get some followers from this. Awesome guy, genuine soul. This guy's a freaking beast, and he's buying 50 houses in 50 states in the next year. Make sure y'all follow him. Let's keep it going. Let's make some more calls. Robbie didn't answer. So we'll schedule a follow-up call for tomorrow. Call him tomorrow morning. So what I like to do is if I call at 3:00 and they don't answer, then I'll hit them up the next day in the morning, right? Or I'll hit them up later on in the evening. I'll call them at a different time than when I called them today. Maybe they're at work. Maybe they're busy. I don't know. 13 likes. Sub 2 is mad supportive. Facts, bro. Sub 2 is super supportive. A lot of people who watch though aren't in sub 2, but majority of people are in sub 2. Oh my gosh, is this? Hold on, guys. I have royalty in my live right now. Hold on. Did he leave? No, there we go, bro. Mindset Marlon, bro, is that you?
Yo, you're a real guy,
bro. What?
That Daryll Ellison,
bro. What did I do to deserve this honor, bro?
Bro, I model my seller calls after you, bro.
Heck no, bro. You taught me how to close deals, bro.
Bro, I changed my entire CRM because of you, bro. Bro, my CRM looks like I made my CRM the Daryll edition.
Bro. No, seriously though. Shout out to Marlon. Hey, you don't even know. You weren't even on here, bro. And I hope you got some followers because I posted your Instagram on my stream. I'm live on YouTube right now. What's up, Tech?
Oh dang, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate you.
No doubt.
Oh, we got Tech. We got Noah Hoffman in here too.
What's up, bro?
Chad we got some leaders. We got Chad Glover. Dang, yo, what is this? This is the All-Star game right now?
Yo, I was about to say you got some heavy hitters in right here now, dude. That's what maybe you need to come live with me every day, bro.
Bro, this is crazy. We got Channy in the house too. Yo, this is wild.
This is crazy. Yeah, Harvey says,
Yo,
what's up,
no.
Daryl? Better late than never. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. Harvey, what's up, brother? Appreciate you, man.
Game six. Yo, what's crazy is last time I was out in Dallas, I met up with Noah, Munif, and Don, and like that was a freaking mastermind, man.
I bet.
Like a freaking mastermind, bro. Yo, Noah's got some freaking nuggets in his brain. If you ever get a chance to pick his brain, yo, we got Sam in the house too. Come on now. Y'all know I'm doing a podcast with Sam in like 2.5 hours.
Bro, nah, Marlon, you need to come live with me every day, bro. These guys, they don't want to come just see me. When it's you, they here. So come with me every day, bro. We
go live, yo. We'll make these calls, man. That's funny. I'm about to go break though and go get some like my first meal of the day because I haven't eaten yet.
Same, bro.
I ain't taking
no break though, dog.
Dang. We got Mike Gomes in the house too, bro.
Mike G, my brother.
Yeah, dang, yo, this is crazy, bro. I don't get this sort of love when I'm live, but like when I go live on Daryl's, dang, I know where to be at from now on. I know whose IG to be on.
Buyers are liars. Marlon is worse.
Nah, bro. I only speak truth, bro.
You got Jesse.
Look, we got Jesse,
come on, bro. This is definitely you, bro. This is 100% you. This live.
Nah, bro.
Bro, I've been on here for over an hour now. I've been on here for like how long?
Bro.
I've been on here for an hour now, and I had Sam on here, but you bring all the heavy hitters out, bro. The rest of the heavy hitters.
Bro, nah, bro. It's we're gonna do a collaboration, man. Yo, who wants to see like me and Daryl just sat down together? We got a list, we got leads, we got Harvey in the house too. We got leads, and we just called them. We just closed them all day. See how many deals we could like. Yo, let's be like I want to be like Sam. I want to do like 6. How many contracts he did? Like 6 contracts in a day.
Yeah, Sam. I just know Sam did like 100 in 3 months. Like,
bro, like I want to be like Sam, bro.
Definitely.
I want to go buy Hogwarts sub 2.
Nah, yo, let's do that though, bro. Like you spoke it out into the world, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna get a list.
Yo,
yeah,
let's make it happen, bro.
Yeah,
we can make that happen like in this coming week, bro.
I'm trying to do door knocking too, though. Don't say where I'm going. Don't say where I'm going, because actually everybody on here is they cool. Everybody on here knows. What'd you say?
Bro, we can do some door knocking on for like on the weekends, bro.
I'm down.
Door knocking's killing it.
I'm down.
I was at the Go Giver Mastermind yesterday, and I was talking to Tino and Nick, and bro, like their last like 3 deals, 3 spreads came from door knocking, 250, 105, and 100 assignment.
Ooh.
Those are some big assignments.
Those are some good assignments for sure.
Some big boy assignments.
Me, Mamadou, and Alexis. You know Alexis, right? She's out there.
Yep.
We were just on the Zoom yesterday talking about how we're putting a door knocking team together. They're doing Orlando. Alexis is focused on Orlando. Mamadou's doing Atlanta, and I'm focusing on AZ. So let's do it, bro.
Bro, squad up, dog.
Let's do it. Let's put a team together, dog.
Bro, consider it done.
Bet.
Like, cause I actually it's funny. Last night I was sitting there thinking, like, how would I structure this and systemize it so it's scalable?
Yep.
Yo, consider it done. Let's make that happen.
Let's do it, bro. Dang, I'm pumped. Let's go.
Facts, bro. I'm happy. Y'all just watched. Yo, what do we say here? You say, yo, door knocking 8K, 0 competition. Come to Alaska. Bro. I'm good, bro. I'm going to Alaska. I heard that's God's country. I'll come up to Alaska.
I want to go to Alaska. I definitely want to go to Alaska. I'm going to make that happen too.
Facts.
In the Boston market. Bro, you can only call Boston the Boston market, bro.
Yo. Yo, Mike is the freaking man.
Mike is amazing, bro. Yo, so Mike, bro. I told Mike, yo, so let me tell the story. Mike actually forced me to do the 10 deals a month, what I'm doing right now, going live every day. So I'm messing around on Canva, right? I make a little thumbnail that says journey to 10 deals a day, right? I sent it to Mike just to see what he thinks. This dude posted it on his story. I'm like, bro, I didn't even post it yet. Now I gotta post it, and I just did it. So that's why we're doing this.
Let's go. Let's freaking go. 10 deals a day. That's
10 deals a month. 10 deals a month.
No, bro. Use
10
the
deals
10
a day
deals
is
a day,
definitely
bro.
possible. 10 deals a day is
It's
possible.
possible. Bro, who was I talking to? Alex. Shout out to Alex. Alex a low-key beast. I think he's just sitting on like 24 contracts right now.
Sheesh.
Solo. 24, and that's for this month.
Does he have a team? He doesn't have a team?
Nah, I mean, he's got like callers and stuff like that, but like it's him.
Bro, that's awesome.
Homeboy's a hustler. We're doing a deal together right now, like a rap deal out in St. Louis. Homeboy's a hustler.
It's tough, bro. Like having like you I know he has a transaction coordinator. He has to. Because like I'm sitting on like 12 right now, and bro, my head is like spinning.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, it's Marlon. How you doing? Everything all right? Yeah? Did I catch you in the middle of something?
I just feel like my telephone been hijacked.
Oh, shoot. It's always ringing now?
I mean, it rings 24/7, wake me up in the morning, can't take a nap in the day, and I don't care how much you talk to us. These costs continue to flood in between home buyers, Medicare,
Marlon's about to lock this
and
live.
insurance, government insurance. It won't. Ain't no way to stop it, and it's very frustrating. I mean, I get where it ain't a lot of things set me off, but they set me off.
Oh my gosh! You want me to go beat somebody up?
I want you to create the ultimate block system and get rich. Because you will get rich. I told one lady, I say between COVID and having your phone hijacked in this way, that you're getting over 20, 30 calls a day, that's just not acceptable.
Yeah, no, it is a lot. You know, it's funny because it's so interesting because like I reach out to folks, but like I get the same phone calls too. And I'm not going to lie, you know, maybe I shouldn't be saying this. I ignore most of them. Like
Well, even ignore them is not good enough. I had got me a little job for a little while, and it was at night, and I either had to unplug my phone just to be able to get rest. That just shouldn't be.
Yeah,
that's not fair.
No, I remember you told me you got that new job. It was over at what was it, the Walmart, right?
Walmart, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for about 3 months, and all the way through April.
Oh, there we go. What happened? Why'd you stop?
Carpal tunnel started messing with my hand.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be 62 this year, but I could have, I still feel like I could have kept working. But that carpal tunnel bumping my wrist or just constantly with that repetitive, I'm sorry, it's only in those areas is a repetitive motion.
Yeah, no, you got to protect your body. You know, that's important. You got to really make sure that you're taking care of you. Are you still taking care of your neighbor across the street? Oh, don't tell me. Bro, my phone hung up.
Dang, bro.
The page refreshed.
Dang, bro.
Let's see if we can get Sherry back on the phone.
She'll answer.
Hopefully. I mean, her phone's getting blown up.
You just thought it would ignore him.
Yeah, facts. I really did. Dang, bro. That's what happens, y'all. Yeah, who wants to buy me a brand new Mac? Please and thank you.
Bro, how about we just close a deal? How about we just close some deals together and then you can do that?
Thanks, yeah. Let's close some deals together. I gotta close a deal for a new Mac. I gotta close a deal for a new pair of sneakers. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start buying myself something new every time I close a deal. One thing new. Nothing expensive though.
That's what I probably should do. What I do, I just take myself to a fancy restaurant and just eat good. Food is my love language, bro.
Bro, I recently I closed one of my bigger deals for the first time. It was a 40K assignment. I showed you that one, and I felt really weird about it. Actually, I felt something was so strange. I couldn't shake it, and I didn't start feeling better until I went out that day and I went to this I went to go get a haircut, and this dude at Jimmy John's or whatever that sandwich shop is, homeless dude sitting outside. I bought him a sandwich for $12, and that cured everything. I felt better after that.
I love that, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. It was so crazy, man. I was just like I wasn't expecting that, bro.
That's awesome, bro. That's what we were talking about earlier, bro. Just it's not yours. The money's not yours. Like it's not yours at all. And if you fall in love with the money and you're just too tight on the money and all you thinking about is how can you keep this money, you're gonna lose it, right? Because it's not yours. We're supposed to they're supposed to give that money away. 10% of everything you earn, give it away, donate it.
Exactly. That's the first 10%, not the leftover 10.
Yeah.
Don't be doing God dirty like that.
Facts.
All right, let's see if we get Miss Sherry back on the phone. Hey Sherry, sorry about that.
It's all right.
Yeah, I think what happened is
I went rushing to pick back up.
yeah. No, I get that. It's funny because like
your call back yeah, I like what the job was doing. I lost maybe about 15 pounds.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna call my lender after this. Tomorrow gets off.
When you lose too much, and at a certain age, it don't look as good as when you're younger. And you really want to use it because the flexibility and stuff isn't there anymore with the skin.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're keeping yourself healthy, though, right? Because like last time I spoke, you were taking care of your neighbor across the street, right?
Yeah.
Still taking care of her?
I still take her stuff.
Is she treating you any better now?
I don't wait on no treatment. I do what I'm gonna do and keep it moving.
That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, hopefully,
because I'm not looking for anything, but it's just that when you try to do, then she go beyond what you're trying to do for her to use you.
Yeah, no, I
just stop there. When I see the Meals on Wheel people coming, if I got something for her, I go over there and take it in. I say, I'll put something on the table for you, your lady here. Then I walk out the door.
There we go.
I don't wait for responses or anything.
That's the way to do it.
Because if you respond, if you say, okay, I know you're all right.
No, that's the way to do it.
Like I made, she loves salmon tatties. So instead of cooking one can of salmon tatties,
yeah, buckle up. This one,
I made two, so I can take a little stack of something different that I know Meals on Wheels is not bringing.
Well, you know what? You're doing God's work.
Other than that, I'm just kind of hanging in there.
Okay. Did you ever, I know last time we spoke, you were, I think you were trying to figure out what you wanted to do with your other property, with the taxes, the tax recapturing. Did you ever get that figured out?
I decided, I just decided that it'll be best just to hold on to it right now. I don't know where things are headed, but I went on and put in for my Social Security early. And I figured that until now, it can be my supplement along with my Social Security checks.
You know what? I think that's a good idea, honestly. Because if it's already acting as a rental.
By the time I turn 65, it's not going to change my check. And I thought Walmart was going to do that. Just don't put in for the Social Security. People, I don't know. I need to wait to see if my income is too much to qualify for Medicaid and Medicare. Because, see, I'm thinking about tomorrow, really, not today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much okay as far as a roof and something to eat and, the basics. Well, when it comes down to, like, All my neighbors got their yard done today, and I didn't want to spend that money to get the yard done.
Right, because you want to make sure that you protect it and you want to make sure that you have a nest egg to take you through.
By the time I get the yard done, oh yeah, I could be done bought a new appliance for the house.
So
if I'm good enough to get out there and do it myself, see, that's the thing. It'd be working me.
Okay, well.
So tomorrow, I got to go out and cut my grass. Hey. Everybody else yard is done. Except me and a lady next door to me, and she gets out and do hers. I say, shoot, she's 70 and do hers. I know I can do mine.
There we go. You got one to ride on lawnmowers?
Uh-huh.
There we go.
My John Deere been hanging in there for me.
Slap a boom box on there, and then you're good to go.
Huh?
I say you slap a boom box on there.
Have to pay out there, man. Shit, I get going.
So yeah, I mean,
I need to get some earbuds. See, I said you can buy earbuds with what it takes to do the yard. If you just get out there and do the yard tomorrow, and you want earbuds, you would have gave it to that lawn man. And you'll have earbuds that last you. And then, you know, what gets me is that the grass going to be right back long again in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That money be gone. So a lot of people just not going to get out there and do that.
That's true.
They're not there and want to do that work.
So, Sherry, it sounds like your plan right now, you're going to apply for Social Security now. And then, you know, essentially you're going to want to, your goal is going to be to keep your income low so that you can get the most from Social Security benefit.
Well, with Social Security, I can still take on a job and make up to $18,000 a year.
Okay, so
it'll buy me a little bit more time. You know that it might be an opportunity that if I just, because you know, at this point, the house is like getting close to like its 17th year. And you can see the principal dropping a little bit better on this end.
So Marlon is on with the yellow seller right now.
Mm-hmm. I might be able to ship it on over into the grandkids.
Oh yeah, they would want to inherit it. You think they're interested in taking on rental?
These type of sellers.
Is
by cutting them off. Like I was saying.
That's the way I would do it.
They will keep talking and talking.
I would move in it.
Nick, what is the year in which trailers can be financed?
For that last year, and then you know
that they can go to be financed.
Before I entrust it.
1976, bro. I'll put in the chat for you.
Okay, so you move into it. So I would say, like, if you do that, like, that's not a bad idea, right? Like, if the grandkids would be interested in inheriting the property, right? I would just make sure, just like make sure to, if you can, like, start to introduce them to what it means to be a landlord and things of that nature. The reason I say that is, I don't know, maybe about like 30 or 40% of the houses we buy them from kids that inherit them, because they inherit it and they they either just let the property go because they didn't learn about like how to maintain a property, right? They never learned about how to screen tenants, so they typically get these houses, and like that whole saying, easy come, easy go. Like I
really didn't want it to be a rental by the time it pays over.
So what would you want it to be?
I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna mute Marlon if I get a call.
Maybe if I move over there in it as my primary care.
Hey, Deborah.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Daryll. How are you?
Hi, good.
Good.
I'm not going to list my house. I'm sorry, I'm working right now. I'm not going to list my house. I'm just going to probably stay where I'm at for another year.
You don't want to sell it anymore?
No, not for maybe another year.
Okay, nice. Well, what changed?
Unless you know somebody who has a cash offer and they don't have to walk through my house.
That's what I do. I buy houses for cash, and I don't need to walk through houses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not a realtor or anything like that.
Am I not? I haven't talked to you before?
We have. That's why I was just following up. We spoke actually about a month ago.
Yeah.
I was the guy.
Okay. Yeah,
I was the guy who was talking to you about terms. We were talking about paying you your price and paying you some now and some later.
Oh, from their properties or California?
I'm calling about the property on Peniment.
Yeah.
In Tucson.
Yeah, I got you now. I'm sorry. I've got directions on my phone. So you there's a cash offer.
Yeah. What I mean, were you planning on listing it or something? Is that why you said you didn't want to list it anymore?
I was talking to somebody that was a realtor named Daryll. I just don't want people walking through my house. I get too anxious and too nervous with that.
Oh yeah, I got you. I completely understand. Yeah, I don't need to see the property. I like some pictures would be fine, but we buy enough properties nationwide that, you know, and it's 2022, right? Everything is virtual these days. We don't really need to go see the property anymore. If we do, maybe just need to walk the outside of it. But yeah, we're 100% good with that. So I mean, why do you want to sell this in the first place if you're living here?
The reason I want to sell it is I've got a lot of bills that I want to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got some credit cards that I want to pay off.
I got you.
And I'm making payments on the flooring, which the flooring is secured, so I'd have to go with the house. You know, I can't pick it up and take it with me.
Right.
So whoever wants to buy my house has to, that has to be paid off.
Yeah. And you just bought this house, right? Recently?
I bought it a year ago, and I thought my boys were going to be able to share, like good little boys.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so I need a 4-bedroom or a 3-bedroom and a family room so I can convert into, That's the only reason.
I got you. So I'm assuming if you just bought it recently, you still owe a pretty high mortgage on there, huh?
I owe like $270.
$270. And what were you looking to sell it for?
I need $332.
$332.
Yeah.
Why do you say you need $332? Need and want are like complete opposites. Why do you need?
I need $332 so I can pay these bills off and get into something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So I don't know if you remember our conversation, but we had spoke briefly about, because I gave you an analogy. I said, if I have to go get a loan to pay off your loan, you don't win and I don't win, right? The only person who wins in that are the two banks, right? Because they're getting all these origination fees and they're making us jump through hoops and hurdles, and they're getting all this extra money that I could pay you if I didn't have to go get a loan, right?
Yeah.
So we had talked about me taking over that. So that way the money that I give you is going straight to your pocket.
How much are you looking at?
You said you want 332. Let me just pull up the property really, really quick and see what's going on in the area. I can pay you the 332. It would just have to be, like I said, I would have to be able to take over that mortgage, that 270. And then what do you owe to the flooring people?
$17,000.
17,000. Okay. So you would get roughly $40,000. Does that sound about right in your pocket?
Yeah, and then I have, well, not really in my pocket because I have some credit cards that I need to pay off, and then another small loan, and then I need to get into another place. I'm not going to really make anything, really.
No, I got you. So, and you're current right now on your payments, right? Like it's not like you're behind or
No,
anything
I'm current. In fact, it comes out of my bank automatically.
Okay. Cool. So, I mean, Deborah, I can definitely help you out. I can come up with some solutions that make sense. I guess I would ask how soon are you ready to make a decision? Like, do you need to find a place to move first, or like what?
Well, I need to find a place, but I can't. I can't find a place to move until I.
Until when? You kind of broke up on me.
I'm sorry, I've got a dashing and I got directions.
You're good.
Until I get cash my, know, hey, I got this money that's going to clear in a week. You know what I mean? That I don't have any money to go right now and put on a different place.
Okay, so you're gonna buy a new place. You're not looking to rent or anything like that.
Either one, I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you need?
I'd like to buy, but.
Okay. Do you need any help finding somewhere? I know a bunch of realtors out there in that area that are like really, really good in Arizona that can maybe help you find a place.
Well, to buy, you mean?
Buy or rent, either one.
Yeah, I'm waiting right now. I'm waiting on a paper in the mail to give to the company I'm working with to see how much I, pre-qualify for.
So the company you're working with?
Yeah, the financial part.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I gotcha. So, I mean, I would just need to go back and run some numbers, but I said I would need to go back and talk to my underwriter and just run some numbers. But if I could get it approved to where we can get you the 332, right? We'll take over the mortgage and the flooring that you owe. We'll continue to make those payments every single month on your behalf. And then we can get you the $40K to walk away. Is that something that you're opposed to, or?
Well, the thing is, your name would go on the title, right?
Correct.
My name would still be on it also.
It'd just be, your name would just be on the mortgage.
On the mortgage. So that if anything happens, I'm still responsible for that mortgage.
If anything happens, such as?
Is you guys didn't make the payment, or who's going to make that payment then?
Right. And that's a great point. Right. So it's kind of like you're becoming our bank a little bit, right? So who are you banking with right now? Who's the mortgage with? Like Mr. Cooper or somebody like that?
My mortgage is with BIP.
Okay. So since I'm on the deed, right, I'm responsible for everything, right? It's my property. I have to do everything. So if there's a broken toilet or something, that's me, right? We don't call you. And your concern being that if I don't make a payment, what happens? It's actually crazy, but it's actually the best thing that could happen to you, right? And a lot of sellers, they're like, "What?"
Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for nothing.
I know, yeah, I know, and you won't, right? Like this, we're talking worst case scenario here, right? I'm in the business of buying properties and making them rentals, right? So if this were to happen to me, and I were to lose a property that I put $40,000 into just to buy, and then more money to do repairs and everything, I'd probably be in a corner crying somewhere, right? Like that's not what we want to do at all. And it doesn't, like, we buy many properties. We buy 3 to 6 properties a month, and majority of them are this way, and it's never happened to us before, right? I have some partners who it has happened to them before, but the way that we set it up is if let's say I were to get abducted by aliens, right, and you just don't hear from me again, the way we set our paperwork up is you keep any down payment I made you, keep any upgrades I made to the property, you keep any payments I made to you if we structure that, right? And
Right.
you get the property deeded right back to you. If I were to get abducted by aliens, right? And what you can do is you can double dip.
By the aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So you can get the property deeded right back to you, and you can just sell it again, and you double dip, right? That's why I say it's actually your best case scenario if that were to happen to me, because now you're getting double what you would have gotten, right? Now,
Yeah.
of course, like I said, we don't want that to happen. That doesn't happen for us, right? Because we put systems in place, and that's why I need to go underwrite the deal and make sure that I can even make these payments every single month with the tenant that I put in there. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
If I can't make the
Yeah.
payment, then I wouldn't even buy the house, you know?
Well, that's true. I mean, I wouldn't want to buy a house I knew I wasn't going to make the payments either, you know?
Exactly.
What you put down and,
Yeah.
So, well, see what you can do, because I'm going to be honest with you. I do have somebody else that's interested, and they're going to give me an offer. He said within the next 48 hours, so I don't know. He's been in touch with me too.
He's going to give you a cash offer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he needs to, he needs to let me know. I didn't think I was going to hear from him again. Left me hanging. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, oh, no, that's not the way it is at all. I was in New York working, and, so whoever's there, whoever comes up first with something I like,
yeah,
blessings to the house with them. Because I love the house, don't get me wrong. I love it. It's just, I need either another bedroom or a family room that I can make into a bedroom and get rid of the middle.
Yeah, I got you. And Deborah, do you mind if I just take my buyer's cap off here and put my consulting cap on quick?
But you're what?
If I just take my buyer's cap off here really quick. Yeah, so like I said, we don't need to buy every property, right? I would love to help you out of this situation. We don't need to buy every property, but what I will say is be careful when you're talking to these other people, right? These other investors, and I put air quotes. I used air quotes when I said investors, because a lot of times what people do is they make promises that they can't keep, right? Have you ever heard of a wholesaler?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of times what these wholesalers do is they get properties under contract. They say that, let's just say they can pay that $322 that you asked for, right? They'll tell you that they can do that, and then they'll shop that offer around to somebody like me who's actually going to buy the property, and they'll try to sell it to me for like $330, right, and make a 8K profit, or like $340 and make the difference, right? So when you're talking to these people, there's a few things you want to look for. And I know you're driving right now, so what I'll do is I'll text you the things that you can look for, but I'll tell you over the phone real quick too. You want to make sure that they have an earnest money deposit of at least $10,000, at least, right? And what the earnest money deposit does is it shows you that they're serious, right? If they don't have $10,000 to put down in escrow and hold it here just for good faith, then chances are they're not a good buyer. They're not a real buyer. And you also want to make sure that they can show you a proof of funds in their own bank account.
Proof of funds?
Yep, a proof of funds in their own bank account, saying that they can actually perform on this property.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of people they can't do that, right? And then the last thing is, and it sounds like you're being generous with your time now, so I'll let you go after this. But the last thing is just make sure that there's no assignment on the agreement before you sign anything. It says no assignment on there.
No what?
No assignment. Because what that means.
Make sure that's the right people. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay. Proof of funds, no.
Proof of funds,
assignment?
no assignment. So assignment is they want to assign the contract, right? So they'll assign it to an end buyer, and they'll make an assignment fee, which is the difference between what they tell you that they can buy it for and what they can sell it to me for.
Yeah, because these people, is that the right people? You sure? I don't see a 325. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they said they have somebody who wants to buy it from them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. So there's no way that they can pay you 322 if that's the case, just because that's closer to market value. The only way that I can justify it is because I'm not going to get a loan to pay off your loan, right? And I'm going to make it a rental property.
I need 332.
332. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's cool. So the last thing that I need before I go run my numbers is do you know your monthly payment off the top of your head to your mortgage company, and then the payment to the flooring company as well?
The payment to the mortgage, my insurance just went up. I haven't gotten it in the mail yet, but I think it's $16.75.
Mm-hmm.
And then the flooring is which way do I go? One of them is $465, no, $475, and the other one is $465. So it's about what is that, $940. But
Okay.
one of them, right? One of them is interest free for a year, so that has to be paid off by December.
Okay.
The one has to be paid off by December, otherwise I get all that interest, and I don't want that.
Oh, no,
I'm trying
yeah.
to, you know what I mean?
I gotcha. Okay. So I'll go back and run my numbers. I think I can help you out of the situation for sure. And if we do come up to an agreement, so if I when I go run my numbers, I could probably actually give you a call back tonight or tomorrow. What would be better for you?
Actually, can you do it tomorrow? Because I'm going to be, I don't know if you know what dashing is.
Yeah.
DoorDash? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So probably be better tomorrow.
Okay.
I just got to take 2 of my boys to summer school in the morning.
Yeah. What time tomorrow?
It doesn't matter. Maybe 10 or, anytime after that.
Okay. I'm on the East Coast right now. So 10 o'clock your time will be 2 o'clock. No, 1 o'clock my time. So that should work for me.
Where are you at?
I'm in Maryland, but I live in Mesa.
Okay, yeah, it's 1 o'clock here now. 1:04.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and I'll go run my numbers, and I'll give you a call tomorrow. Is there anybody else who should be on the call tomorrow who may help you make the decision, or did you have to talk to?
I'd like my daughter to be, but she's going to be at work.
Okay.
She gets off at 3:30, so I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock would be better.
Okay, yeah, that would be better then. That's about 7 o'clock my time.
She wants to make sure that. Man, I'm on this road that's picking up. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that way she can ask, and we got to make sure the flooring is included in that.
Yep.
I'm not behind on nothing.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it any other way. I want to make sure everybody who you're comfortable with is on that call, to make sure that everything is good for you before you make any decisions. Because this is, you got to think, right? This is a you're not going to talk, but I will be making a payment on your behalf every single month for the length of the loan, right? So you need to be comfortable with me. Your daughter needs to be comfortable as well. So I would love to speak to you both tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Okay, and I'll tell her to be around the phone so that she can, be on it with me.
Okay. Sounds good, Deborah. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, so you're going to carry the note for the remainder of the time, 28 years, or are you going to sell it? I'm
going to keep it. My game plan is to keep it for as long as I can. That's where I make my money. I make my money. I don't make my money up front. I make my money years down the line as I'm, I had to get these principal payoff, and I have my tenants in there every single month. So I'm in it for the long game.
So would you use it as a rental?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it a rental property.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, you might want to update some things.
Yep.
It's probably the bathroom. Oh yeah. Like the sinks.
Mm-hmm. So the bathrooms need updating.
I don't know. Maybe the showers. Just stuff. The stuff I wanted to do, but I knew that. I wasn't planning on long term in this house.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Well, if like that, we can talk about that as well. Even if you could maybe like, and this is maybe like step 6 or 7. We're still on step 2. Right. So after we talk tomorrow, it'd be awesome if we could maybe get like a walkthrough video or some pictures of the property, just so we know what we're walking into. Because I don't want to disturb you and walk through your house and have contractors through there.
But I have 3 teenage boys.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is like 3 teenage boys in himself. So, it's not white glove clean. I'm disability, so I can't clean like I used to. And furthermore, I gave the bedrooms to my kids, so I have a big queen size bed in the living room. So
Deborah, trust me, I've seen way worse. Whatever, like, picture the worst house that you can possibly imagine, and I've walked through it.
Uh-huh.
So no need to be embarrassed or anything. Like it's 100% fine. This is what I do. This is what we do every single day. So.
Well, 2 of the bedrooms I didn't put the flooring in because they wanted to keep the carpet.
Listen to this.
It needs replaced.
The first house I ever got a contract on, I didn't buy it because there was just so much going on. It ended up being like $200,000 worth of taxes that were owed, back taxes that were owed.
Oh,
and I was younger, right? So I really didn't know what I was doing. First house I ever got a contract on. We went to go look at it, and no lie to you, there was a tree growing from the living room, and it pushed the ceiling off, pushed the roof off. So when I say I've seen it all, I promise you I've seen it all. So
okay, yeah. No, it's not that bad at all. It's very livable.
Yeah.
Very
So yeah, we'll talk about that. I just need to run these numbers and make sure that I can keep my word and be able to help you out of this situation, before I make any promises. Okay. So
all right, yeah, I'll expect your call tomorrow then.
Yeah, so and tomorrow, I know we didn't get to, I know you're driving and stuff, so think about like 8 to 10 of your best questions that you can come up with, you and your daughter or your sons, whoever was going to consult with you on this. Come with like 8 to 10 of your best questions, and then I can answer them tomorrow when we talk. And if you can't come up with them, then I'll come up with a lot of questions that our typical seller usually asks us about this type of transaction, and we can talk about it then. Sound fair?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fair.
Okay.
So,
sounds good.
Okay, then I will talk to you tomorrow.
Yep, talk to you tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
How'd I do, y'all? Did that suck or what? Shout out to Marlon, because he's still on this call with the same seller.
So check this out. This is where it gets cool. His note is for $68,000.
Sounds like he's
right?
locking it up.
But because we put some interest on it, he's actually collecting way more. He's probably going to collect closer to double over the length of the payments. And here's the even cooler part. His capital gains is at the lowest possible income bracket because he's not getting taxed all at once.
No, the way things are out here, I'm more one of them who pay your capital gain. Even at $30,000, selling the house and paying the capital gain and the other one. And it would have been better just just if I was gonna sell, it would have been better just to go on and sell while the prices are up high. Pay out both the taxes and pay the house. So that would have been probably would have been $120,000 going into paying off the mortgage and the taxes.
Mm-hmm. So
And,
yeah, I mean, you would walk away with what, like 120?
Well, yeah, probably once I estimated bringing the property, up to a better standard, it would either be that or calculate how much I thought that was worth and done on negotiation.
Right. So yeah, I mean, and that's one potentiality, right? So you would get 120 and you'd get it today, and like that would be it, and you just figure out how to make that work for the next, whatever odd years. And then
$120,000 right now, I got outside of Social Security, there's zero for retirement. $120,000 just I'll be on that little shaky boat for the rest of my life.
Giselle, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Call somebody to cut the
Glad
grass.
you can learn from this call.
No, I get that. I could understand that. So I mean, yeah.
But I am going to look into stopping the depreciation at this point, because I don't see things changing that much, and to put me in a tax bracket where, because most of the time, even with the collecting of the rent and paying the taxes and homeowners insurance and all of that, there is no large profit margin to worry about. That would cause me to owe a lot of taxes.
Right.
Most of the time, I was balancing it out into the negative. But I was still getting depreciation. And I don't know if the depreciation was what was putting it there or not. And I doubt it, because by the time I did the taxes, the mortgage, the homeowner's insurance, and then calculate up changing filters for the heaters.
Shout out everybody watching right now. Make sure y'all liking this video for me. Everybody's on my YouTube too. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel. Make sure y'all liking this video. Make sure y'all following my man Mindset Marlon on Instagram. He's on a call right now, locking this seller up.
It balanced out in the negative.
Right. Well, take a look at this. Check this out. While we've been on the phone, I just pulled up a quick, like a bank calculator. Right. So let's say you have $120,000 of equity in the house. Right. And I'm not saying that's exactly what's there. I'm just using it as a number.
You're getting saucy.
If you had $120,000 of equity in the house and you sold the property as an installment, so you collected that over time, and you did that with an interest rate, you put an interest on there, right? Let's say 3% interest, right?
Okay.
You would end up collecting over the lifetime of that payment an additional $54,518.
Drop the mic.
So
talking about
which come up to around at one point when I was trying to sell the house, I was clearing about $170,000.
You're clearing you were making $170,000 annually?
Yeah. After paying the mortgage and the taxes.
How are you making $170,000 annually? That you were renting it?
No, not annually.
Got my back.
This would have been just
try to run up in this dungeon if you want.
As is, pay my depreciation and capital gain taxes, pay off the mortgage balance, and that's what I would have been left with.
You would have been left with 170. And when was that? That was how long ago?
Last year.
Okay, but what happened? The market went down in your area?
No, I got scared, and and I backed out of that thing because I had signed the contract.
Oh, okay.
And, I talked with him. He said, well, it's only been a day. So he let me out.
Right. I remember you told me that. So, yeah, I mean, if you had $170,000.
I think he was going to give me like $277 at that point. Mm-hmm. And the computer was only saying, when I looked at the value, what the house should be going for, it was maybe about 10 or 15,000 more than what he was saying. So, no, he was going to give me, he may have said, well, I think it was like 270. I think that's what it was, because it was 90, and then I would have took 30 more off that 90 for my taxes. But then my tax man said that it wasn't going to be that much. He ran some, I called him up and asked him to run the numbers on my taxes. And I said, shoot, that depreciation is like 25%. And he said, yeah, no, he ran.
Cali V Dubs says, love the mindset you got, always positive, even when stuff isn't going exactly perfect. Bro, that's what it is, bro. That's really what it's about. Like, it's all about your perspective, right? Like, if the way that I think about it is, the more things go wrong, that's just a better story I got to tell, right? Like, you gotta stay cool under pressure, you gotta stay calm, you gotta stay collective, or things are gonna just blow up, right? So you gotta have a positive mindset at all times. Reading this book right now, they talk about your internal thermostat, right? Your identity, who you are, right? So being a positive person every single day, that's part of my identity, right? So if I keep my thermostat up high, 100%, right, 100 degrees, then that's where I'm going to stay at, right? I'm going to continue to get 100 degrees worth of value. So it's always good to stay positive. And when you think about it, right, like, what's negative? Being negative isn't going to solve anything, right? Like, if you're mad, upset, it doesn't solve anything. Thank you, Mom. Let's listen to Marlon's call.
It did make the sale price of the house a little bit lower.
Because the down payment is simply what you put down on your loan. The down payment doesn't have anything to do with the value of the house. It's just how you qualify for the loan that the lender gives you.
Could you hold 1 second?
Yep, sure thing. Yo, Daryll, what do we think about this phone call so far?
Bro, it sounds like you're closing it, bro.
Bro.
You know what? I really like the bank rate, bro. I use that a lot. Like, I missed 23 minutes of your call because I was on a call as well. But
that was my cousin. I told her I'd call her back.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. So, I mean, it's, it's something to think about there. I mean, if you have,
Dang, my phone just died. Dang it. I'm always doing that, bro. I hope Marlon's live didn't stop. Dang, bro. I'm always doing that. Nick Villegas.
Yeah, phone died, bro?
Bro, my phone died in the middle of a live, bro. It always does that. I was on stream yesterday and my laptop died.
Do you have the the phone holder thing, or do you just put it on your desk?
I just put it on my desk.
Yeah, because it's like impossible to charge it if you don't.
Yeah. I'm just bending my charger right now.
Yeah, I was doing that too. Yeah, I got off a good call. Yeah, it's gonna be a cash out refi.
Nice.
So I let him know, we can refer to him a lender, and I also let him know that we'll need a commitment.
Sir.
I tagged you in the lead, and I'm giving him a call tomorrow. So if you want to give me a good, give me the proper instructions, I'll let the boy know.
Where's this at?
Let me give you the address. It's in South Carolina. I just put it in the private chat.
I like South Carolina.
Yeah. We just
Yo,
need to
make
get it
sure,
appraised.
Nick, shout out your what's your YouTube channel, bro?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is just Nick Villegas. I'm actually gonna change the Valet because that's just a nickname and that's not my actual name. So I'm gonna represent myself as Nick Villegas from now on. And I'm not a hotshot like Daryll yet. I'm not ready to do live streams. I'm gonna start with some short form content
Shut
and
up,
some
bro.
videos.
I thought you were just live.
Bro, it was a major fail, bro.
So what? Fell forward.
Nah, I was failing. Yeah, I realized after a fail, like I act like a little kid. So
Bro, you
I'm
only
gonna
fail when you
definitely get
give
back
up.
to it. Yeah,
You only fail when you quit. Do it
nah,
again,
that's true.
bro. I'm adding you to my StreamYard. You're getting added to my StreamYard and you're gonna stream again, bro. You're not gonna quit, dog. Like what the heck?
I'm not quitting. I was just gonna pivot. I was just gonna do the
Nah,
short
bro.
form content.
Nah, bro. You already moved your pivot, bro. You can't keep moving it.
Nah, I can't move it. You're right.
Nah, bro. Keep streaming, dog.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro. So this is in South Carolina. What catch me up to speed, bro. What's up with the seller?
Yeah, I mean he's more concerned about his debt. I already told him the debt to income ratio is that when we take over a mortgage, the servicing company prepays 2 of those mortgage payments, so 70% of their debt to income ratio is immediately removed. And after a year, 100% of that mortgage, the debt to income ratio is gone. So he's
Correct.
like that. He is the main decision maker. His wife is kind of cool. With his wife is cool with his decision. They just kind of need a place to rent out. So I let him know, like, what's your timeline? He said June, July. I said, even if we close, we can work with you in that regard. So I mean, he was asking me what the next step is, and I was like, yeah, like we need to get this appraised, and then I can refer you to a lender. We're just gonna need some type of commitment, and then we can go back on the numbers after the appraisal.
Yeah. So the lender will get the appraisal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bro, I'm so mad. I know Marlon's probably like, what the heck? We were just live, bro, and it just shut off.
It's so crazy too. He's such a hard worker because he was literally in the Zoom and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna go get lunch," and then he just joined you and kept making calls.
Bro, I love it, bro.
Yeah,
Love it.
not a people in here, bro. It just inspires you to just keep working, keep working, keep
Keep
working.
going,
So,
bro. Heck yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, there's no way that I'm gonna let you stop streaming, bro. I'm gonna force you to stream, like just like Mike Gomes did for me, bro. I'm gonna do it for you.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. So, what were you trying to stream on? Because you weren't using StreamYard.
Yeah, I thought I could do it all with OBS, what I used to use with Twitch, and it was like a friggin' mess.
Yeah, you were looking a little crazy, but it's all good.
Yeah, I was stressed, bro. I was stressed.
It's all good, bro. Have you ever used StreamYard?
Nah, but it seems mad simple.
It's really simple. It's really simple. I'm gonna go back live. I'm gonna see if I request Marlon again. But so what's the purchase price on this one?
We have to figure out the appraisal. He said it can get appraised for $315. I caught him in a lie because then he said it hasn't gotten appraised in a while. So I think he was capping. I mean, comps that I got are hot. One is $295.
Mm-hmm. Let me pull it up. And y'all, if y'all was on my last live, my phone died. My bad. I messed up. Players mess up too.
Need that battery life.
Let's go. Let's go, man. got to get Marlon back on here. He was locking up a deal, and my phone died. I'm sick though, because now that I don't think that live saved.
It could be in your drafts.
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
So yeah, but bro, I just wanted to let you know about that lender, because I was excited, guys. Let me tell you, I heard so many no's today, but I was so focused on
I just gotta let you know
contacting
that
someone,
my house
so I
is
just
cash.
powered through it. And I'll let you guys get back to Marlon closing that deal. But yo, if you hear a lot of no's, don't let that stop you. Just keep going, and you'll eventually get a yes. The more
Bro,
no's,
what
the
did we
better.
talk about today?
That's why I'm trying to let them know.
That's exactly what we talked about this morning, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta play a game with yourself, right? That's what I used to do. I used to tell myself, the more no's I get, the more times I get cursed out, that's the closer I am to a deal.
Yeah.
Right? So you gotta get no's before you get yes. So
I must have heard 10 plus no's today before I got on a half decent call. So yeah, no, that was great. And Marlon, I talked to him about the Chris Voss training. He wants to show up for the Chris Voss training.
let's do it. I've been thinking about making that public to a bunch of people and doing like the role playing and stuff like that with people who would find value in it.
That's pretty valuable. Yeah.
Yeah. So hell yeah, let's do it in the VO then tomorrow.
I'm with it, bro. I'm actually gonna be going back up, so I don't know how long I could be there for, but I'm with it.
Going back up? What do you mean?
I'm going back upstate.
Oh, okay,
See
okay.
see the family, yeah.
I got you.
But I'm gonna make calls Saturday. I'm gonna bring this.
Good, brother.
All right.
We'll underwrite this deal. See what's up with it. You gotta call him tomorrow or today?
Tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, we'll underwrite it. You're gonna be in the VO later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I'll take a look at it now and then we'll underwrite it.
Just do it. I'll see y'all later.
All right, brother.
Peace.
Good stuff, dude.
Sir, you too.
So this property that here, let's hear Marlon.
We'll go to you net.
For how long?
It would be so essentially I have it amortized over a 30-year period. So that's what we normally do.
Like longer than about my lifetime. Because that'll be like 90 years old.
So here's the cool thing, and this is where, again, like you have options, right? One thing that people do is they say, like, you know what? I want it for me. I only need a certain amount. And then afterwards, like you were saying, the house may have gone to the kids or to the grandkids, right? This is where you can start having the money. It goes to a trust account that you set up that you still have access to while you're alive.
Oh my gosh.
And then later on,
saucy on
you can now have that trust, right? Continue to pay out, and your grandkids would inherit that trust. That way they would end up collecting the investment and it would build over time. So that's one way that people do things.
Until at some point the money that you're receiving, what stops it? When all agreements have been met, or you set it up so it's a 30-year term, but after that 30 years is up, then it ends, right?
Yep. Yeah. So at the 30-year mark, it would end. So at that point, they would have collected all the principal. They would have collected all the interest. So that $170,000 would have turned into, like over $250,000. So
and what if the source of this money go bottoms up?
Great question. So that's actually probably one of the best things that could happen for you as the seller, because what you would do is you would put together an agreement that says if the payments ever stop, just like the bank, right? If I stop paying the bank, like if I don't pay my mortgage, right? What does the bank do?
Foreclosure.
Right? They take the property back from me. They say you don't pay, you don't play. So, and when they take the property back from me, do they give back any of the money I paid them?
No.
Not a dime. So the best thing that could actually happen for you as a seller would be if a person made payments and then at some point stopped, because then you could take the property back if you chose to, and then you can double dip. You can sell it again.
Could you, if you was the source of all this, sell your agreement to someone else?
Oh, that's a really good question. So you're asking, could I sell my agreement, like you and I get into
This
an
lady
agreement,
is, she
and
knows
then
what she's
I'm making
doing.
the payments, and then could I sell that to somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
The short answer would be yes. Technically, I could, unless we made it a part of our agreement that I couldn't. So unless it specifically said like, hey, no, no one else can take on this agreement. Similar to like how when you go and get a mortgage sometimes, like
Y'all watching, I need a 1 in the chat if y'all think
some
Marlon's gonna lock
are,
this up.
they don't let you assume it. It'd be the same concept here.
Right. She definitely knows what's up. But I think Marlon's gonna lock it up. So I'm gonna put a 1 in the chat myself.
If I wanted to turn my mortgage and where I'm at over to my child, she would still have to go to the bank and qualify.
So here's the interesting part. So this is where it gets really interesting. If you turn your property over to, let's say, your daughter, and she didn't qualify, but you did it anyway, right? You bent the rules and you did it anyway. What would trigger is something, depending on how new your mortgage is, it may have it or it may not have it. It may have a due on sale clause, right? So you transferred the property to her, so the due on sale clause gets triggered. So now they're saying, hey, you sold the house. We want our money back. We sold the house to you, Sherry, not your daughter, right? So although that gets triggered, it doesn't necessarily get called. So there's a difference between something getting triggered and something getting called. So it getting called would mean that the bank actually says, hey, you know what, Sherry, we're enforcing this. Right, we are enforcing this, so we want the house back. What would cause the bank to say, Sherry, we want the home? Because I can tell you this, the bank is not in the business of real estate. The bank is in the business of lending money and making money on their loans.
Oh, man, interesting.
So they
This
do
man is
not
dropping
want
gems.
the houses back. Banks actually hate foreclosing because they do not want a whole bunch of properties. They want a bunch of people paying them every single month interest.
So why don't you get most of your properties from them at good discounted price?
Oh, we do. Sure, I buy a lot of different houses a lot of different ways. We buy directly from the banks, right? And what's nice about that is we get them, of course, extremely cheap. However, I like to buy properties directly from people as well, because I get to solve problems, right? I get to come up with creative solutions that there's no one else really knows how to create these solutions. There's, like, most real estate agents have no idea. All they ever learned how to do was pass the test and list the properties on Zillow.
Now that solution that you discussed, where it had the potential to bring in the 600 and something, that was selling the house at what price? That's selling the house at whatever. So I think you said there's $100,000 left owed on the house, right, on the mortgage. Well, there's like about 85. Okay, so that's 85. So essentially that would be a sale price of, because your equity's in there, of 170,000. So that would come up to about 255,000. So that would be a sale price of 255 if I'm doing my calculation correct, of essentially, because what I did was I just looked at, I'm taking your word and saying that there's $170,000 of equity there. Yeah. I know the bank has a calculator that I could do if I wanted to do like get the equity out the house. I mean, it sounds different than what you're talking about. I don't know. I always assumed that if I did that, that I would have a monthly payment to make paying something. I'm not sure how I looked at it.
No, so I mean, equity is a really simple formula. If you think you can sell the house for, again, making up numbers here, if you think you can sell a house for $100,000 and you have someone that's willing to pay you $100,000 for a house, and you still owe $50,000 on the property, then the amount of equity you have is the difference between what you sell it for and what you owe. So your equity in that situation would be $50,000. So it's a really basic. It's whatever you sell it for minus how much you owe. That's how much equity you have in the property.
So if I just write out gifted this house to my daughter, you said I would need to go ahead and pay the depreciation?
Mm-hmm. Anytime, if once the property transfers ownership in any way, shape, or form, be it to you, be it to LLC, be it to your daughter, right, be it to me, like whomever. Heck?
Bro, you're killing this call.
Sure?
You're killing this call, by the way. I think you may have been on with it for too long. Bitrix does that sometimes.
Yeah, Bitrix said I ran out of minutes.
No, not ran out of minutes, but when you're on a phone call for too long, sometimes it just ends the call.
I'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to go get some lunch.
Same. I haven't eaten yet today. It's almost 5 o'clock over here.
Bro, I haven't eaten yet. You haven't eaten anything at all today?
I had a soft pretzel.
Yeah,
That's it.
Hey, sorry about that. I don't know what happened, though.
I know. Everybody's phone's been doing that today. Yesterday, too.
Yeah, it's odd.
Doing some really, really crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think the phone's telling us that we need to take a break.
Shoot, I don't know. I know I need to take a break because I've been like them awkward calls, and I mean I get so many calls so the person don't say anything. I say they computer calling so many people.
No, I hate those.
They just try to talk with the first call come in, and I believe that even if you block them, they have numerous numbers to use. They computer use different numbers to still call you.
Oh, yeah. I get those calls all day long.
Well, I just sit and I will block. I answer, hang up. So it got a little bit better after that, but it don't take long for them to come back in. I'm usually practicing just being peaceful and relaxed. And now, one lady, when she answered the phone, what came out of my mouth, she just bust out and started laughing. She said, "What is going on?" She just laughed. And I'm like,
I wish y'all could see Instagram right now.
I just want to scream. She said, "I understand. I get it too." I mean, I thought I'm daydreaming about starting a petition and bombarding the mayors and different offices that somebody needs to be responsible for this. They should not be able to do it in that way. Do you know that you're the only home buying person that I even listen to?
Oh, get out of here. I feel honored.
I done talk so much junk to these people, I'd be afraid that somebody that I do want to talk to don't get it when they call me.
Oh, my gosh.
One guy really told me, he called, it wasn't a home buyer, it was more of the Medicaid, Medicare type stuff. And he asked for my deceased sister. And I said, well, she's not here. He said, where is she? I said, she's no longer here. Well, where is she? I said, sir, she's 6 feet under. And he told me, I wish it was you who was 6 feet under because I could have made some money off of her.
Wow.
After that, my response to spam calls and stuff, it was off the chain. Until I had to regain myself and say, you can't do this. You can't just sit up and answer the phone all day in this state of mind.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
I'm paying a phone bill, and 80% of my calls are soliciting calls.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope like when I reach out that it doesn't feel like that, because I know exactly what it's like to get those phone calls, and it is not fun.
I would just hate if it turned out to be you one day, because you're gonna say, "Oh my God." Oh, I could just scream with them. I mean, since we've been on the phone, I've gotten 3 spam calls.
Oh my gosh. Well, you have
just go on like that all the way till I lay down at night.
You have my number saved though, right? So you at least know when it's me calling versus when it's others, right?
I didn't. I think a name came up. I'm not sure, but something made me answer this one differently.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know. I believe in every day, I wake up, I start my day off with prayer, and I ask God that hey, just you show me your will. So
and me too. I say guide me. Even if I go in a store, I ask for guidance. So
y'all are looking at me so crazy on YouTube right now. But we got filters going on Instagram.
So I would say let's take some time to think about your options there, because you do have options.
I kind of like some of them. It takes me a good minute to see something holy, and I'm kind of afraid of long-term things, like anything that puts an aspect of gamble into it. I usually over the years have stayed away from.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've always worked with a smaller. I noticed that a lot of my circle work with a lot more money than me, but most of them credit worthiness and ownership of things, they seem to have a lot less.
Right. No, absolutely.
I guess they choices. I'd be like, gosh, what I could do with that.
Yeah. No, I would say take time to think about, if you were to do it, what would you need to see to make it safe, right? What would you, because then it would be essentially, this would be something that was co-created, right? So you would say hey, look, if we can make it like this, and this is there, and this sort of means of protection is there, then I would feel comfortable doing this.
Yeah.
Because this sort of these sort of transactions are done every single day. They're done across the country. They've been done for years and years and years. So it's just a matter of when we understand it, that's when it gets a lot easier. I mean, the banks literally do this every single day. So we're not doing anything different than what the banks are doing.
I just wish that there was a significant other who, if I wasn't so alone in my decisions and what I need to do. And this has been something I dealt with all my life. I don't know if it's because I didn't trust someone else or what, but I have had to make all my lifelong decisions by myself.
Right. No, I could resonate with that. Well, you still have.
And now I'm not as bold as I used to be, because I'm getting older, and so it gets a little more scary at this point. I realize that these decisions are going to be final. Ain't no shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I guess that is. I'm just waiting until I get that clear okay.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about this is there's no rush. From my side, there's no rush. So I would say take some time, think about it. And I would even say speak with your daughter, or speak with whomever your advisor in your life may be, right? Whether it's a trusted friend,
Lord, you hear that, don't you?
Yeah, there we go. And listen, I don't make any major decisions without praying. Dude, I don't start my day without praying.
Neither do I. I wake up in a thankful frame of mind.
Every day. It's the only way to do it. You got to put the kingdom first.
And go to bed, forgiving, thankful frame. So I will continue, and 60. I got a little time to think about it, but there are a lot of things.
Bro,
where,
I feel bad for whoever watches
my
this stream in the future and gets to this 2-hour point.
Take the stress off.
You really need to be watching
That's the way I'm feeling
Instagram to know what's going on.
Okay.
Nice. Well, I have friends in their 70s who are still working full time. But 70, shoot, that's less than a decade away.
Hey, the time's coming for us no matter what.
You're right there. I looked at ladies in the store, my age, and one lady was like 70-something. And I was looking at their choice of clothing because I'm more like, just keep it neat and not overly flamboyant. Maybe that's just a personal preference because I don't like all that additional attention and stuff. And these women, I'm like, my God, you're 60 years old and was getting all of this stuff that hug your hips and, I can't see myself doing that. The 70-year-old, same thing. I was like, when I
You said let's set the follow up and be out. You think? Bro, you've been on the phone with her for an hour.
I just don't get it. I want my stuff simplified.
No,
but I appreciate all of the knowledge you give me, and it do help me try to make wiser decisions when it comes down to this, because I know that day is coming that I don't need to hold on to the tenant in there right now. He just seemed convinced that making sure that the house is not a worry to me. But I do know that he purchases properties as well.
Mm-hmm.
One lady was losing her property. It was going on into foreclosure. It was just nothing she could do. It was basically about gone. And he told her, well, just sell it to me. I'll give you it's gone out your hands basically in another week. You won't own it anymore. So you're going to end up getting nothing out of it. The lady accepted, and they did a changeover and everything. So he let them stay there. Now, this has been some years ago, and these people are still living in the house. They don't even, I don't even think if that they even pay rent now or something. And I'm asking, but the lady's estranged daughter finally came back in the picture and told him she want to give him the money that he gave her mama back, and they want to keep the house.
Interesting.
He wouldn't do it. I mean, I'm like, why are you letting these people just... He said, because that's just the kind of person that I am. That he let them live. No, he let them live there, and he has assumed everything. He just pays everything. thing. He don't even charge him rent.
Oh yeah, no, that's like I
So
learned.
why would he do that?
I learned you take care of people by hurting yourself in that way.
It's just like I was confused when he rented my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
He has a wife. I mean, my house. He has a wife. He has, they have their child. And he's on the road a lot because he's out looking at business properties and all this. And his wife was against him renting my property. And he said, well, we bought a house.
Okay.
She decorated it.
We need to wrap this up.
A big, large loft area. He wanted to make it made.
Bro, I'm hungry. I want to go eat.
So he rented my house so he can have that as his main.
Okay, that makes sense to me. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense in a weird way. If he wants a man cave, it's a little odd, but like, I stopped trying to understand why people do everything they do. Like, but
he told me that he said you have no idea how glad I've been to come over and be in ultimate peace.
That makes sense to me. But it also sounds like he needs to go fix something at home.
So I'm like, this man have homes that he's renovating. He and his wife have a couple of properties. He'll purchase and then sell back little business strips, different little things like that. But the what do you call it when you are helping people? He got a real soft spot for long-term help with people.
Okay.
And I said to myself, maybe that's his success or his blessing or something, because I just know that I couldn't do some of the humanitarian things that he do for people. I told him, I said, well, when I told him that somebody was coming by to take a look at the house, well, I guess I have to be moving. After 10 years, that's all he said. And finally, I said, well, it's either that or I'm going to have to go up on the rent. So I just went up
Let's go, Nick.
$100 a month on the rent.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the first time in about 14 years.
Nick just said he got a novation verbal. That's what I'm talking about, dog.
I know that he probably now he would he kept talking that he would give me $170 and just take over everything. He said like how was it a rent to buy? Like give me 170 and he'll still owe like the 85, but he don't seem to be acknowledging the depreciation taxes and stuff that would have to be paid after the house come to that final payment.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I mean, look, not as many people dive as deep into this real estate stuff. I get it. I eat, breathe, and live this. It's my full-time career.
But if he's purchasing and been purchasing real estate, he should know all these things.
Well, it's like anything.
What did I tell y'all?
Mm-hmm. It's like anything, right? There's different levels to it. There's
yellow
different
sellers.
Right? Like not every. It's like everything, right? Not every real estate investor is made the same. Not every real estate agent, not every doctor is made the same. So there's different levels.
I had feedback from my
doing it at a
but I
smaller
forgot
scale.
what it
He's
was.
just doing it. Sounds like locally, right?
This shit is too low.
It's like I have to learn this stuff. I'm nationwide. I operate nationwide.
Shoot, I would like to trade out this house for a nice cottage up in the mountains. So you can't trade King Highway in on a nice little cottage.
I love that. Well, listen, Sherry, take some time. Like, think about what we said. Let's have another conversation. Come and have another call coming in the next 2 minutes.
All right.
You know,
let me write down your information so that I won't second guess that you get one of those blast out responses. I would hate it if you got that so much. All right. What's the number?
Okay, so my number, I'm going to give you my personal cell phone number.
Okay, I'm going to put sale.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody write Marlon's number down.
So it's 516.
So you guys can blow his phone up.
220.
Okay.
3671.
Everybody blow Marlon's phone up.
That area code.
No. That area code, can you guess where it's from? No, Texas. No, I got an uncle out in Texas. No, it's New York, actually. Long Island, New York. Sometimes people recognize it and they're like, Long Island. I get people all the time when I say 516.
Nothing about New York.
Now,
what's your name?
My name's Marlon. And it's spelled with the O, so it's MARLON.
Whenever a seller
Marlon
asks you what's your name at the end of a phone call, that's how you know you did a good job.
That's not the name that came up. I don't think. Sure.
That's how you
know. I don't know what name came up. I think maybe when I call it might be because I'm calling you from my work line, so it might be my work. I don't know what number. I actually have no idea what comes up on the other side when I call people. I assume it's just the phone number.
I'm gonna put home buyer advisor.
Yep.
And that'll help me remember.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like, what I'll do is, like, when I call back out, more than likely I'll end up calling from my work number, but if I realize you don't answer, I'll just pick up my cell phone and give a call. I try and, like, keep my cell phone and work number.
Because I do try to hang up a lot of the calls because I think horns grow out at a certain point of the day. And I forget who I am.
No worries. I get it. Well, Sherry, it's always a pleasure speaking with you. And I hope that you're able to get some rest today. And I hope you continue to have a great day. It's a blessed day for you. And I look forward. What I'll do is maybe I'll follow up with you. Today's Thursday? Maybe I'll follow up with you next week, the beginning of the next week, like Monday or Tuesday. That way you get some time to think.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. And this time of day is like a good time of day for you?
Well,
yeah, Marlon's wrapping up this call. I'm going to wrap up my live. I need to do a couple things. I'm sad I didn't get to call the attorney today. I mean, my lender today. I wanted to call her and let you guys know what was going on with the deal that we're closing on. I'll keep you guys posted with that though. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all are subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and tuning in tomorrow. We here every single day going live. Let's go, baby. Peace.